We missed the beginning, apparently.
Ah, the silhouette dancing, yes. Oh. Okay. Holy silhouette.
That's how it begins.
Yeah,
I
pretty cool.
wonder if people would have been able to tell.
Some people were really annoyed that they were making her do this type of like dance styles because she's like still 17 or whatever. And also, YG was in a panel, like right in front of the sound desk with a bunch of other producers and, directives of YG, and people were like, "This is an audition. They're auditioning again."
It feels like it, right? Apparently, they chose the songs as per the fans. I will double check this with our own teams and the gossips.
It would make sense. I mean, it would make sense.
Some of the songs had a history with the girls. That's true. I did forget that part, but we will double check and then we'll let you know when we, in the next videos and stuff. But she dropped this voice memo thingy, and apparently she's singing a lot raw and what she's been working on and stuff like that. So
okay, voice memo. Oh wow,
damn, big eyes she's got, right? Fucking hell. Even if they're contacts, she has fucking big eyes, bro.
Locked in with you. Know everyone is summertime, 'cause you give everything I need, and without you it's clear to see how I feel about you. 'Cause I never felt this type of love. We're so locked in, there's no other. I'm locked in, there's no shaking. Love so true, I'm with you. Yeah, it's really given forever and ever.
Here at this volume.
very nice.
It's not a problem actually. I don't know why we still haven't ironed out that part of. It's not insecurity. It's not lack of conviction on the notes.
No, there is.
But it's like a weird mannerism.
No.
It's lack of confidence. It's something.
100%. So what I'm hearing here from a professional sort of like perspective, there is a lot of doubt.
Yeah,
into
like,
coming into like the beginning of phrases.
Notes lack conviction.
There is like a tremor and that is not vibrato. That is not intentional. And
it's not a mannerism either.
No, it comes from is
kind of a
exactly what happens in the diaphragm. The diaphragm actually bounces a little bit, and it creates that unlikely tremor in the voice. It's very common when you're nervous. It's very common when you're holding a lot of tension in the abdominal wall, and so the diaphragm doesn't know how to release that tension. It creates a bit of like a sponge sort of feeling.
My theory is, I don't think she's very nervous here. Maybe she is.
I think she's definitely uncomfortable. This is an uncomfortable circumstance.
Sure. I also feel like this has been solidified through muscle memory. I think this nervousness, the way she's been able to channel this. Yeah, because remember, the environments in which she learned how to sing in, there were life or death scenarios.
Yes, but she's actually as you're seeing it throughout this particular clip, she actually finds grounded and actually finds solidifying herself in the singing phrases as the song progresses, which leads me to believe that this is insecurity or a little bit of lack of conviction in especially in starting phrases.
I want to hear it more because my theory is
really sweet though.
Yeah, I think
really,
fans
really
will like it.
Yeah.
The problem with this tremor is that it really lets you fucking down live, and then when you add a little bit of extra shake, which is the dance, you're fucked. But
she has been so consistent.
Yeah, that's why my theory is it is a tremor out of nerves. Mm-hmm. That's been solidified. She's channeled that nervous energy into then a habit.
I think she's definitely working on ironing that out, and I think that's what these sort of like exercises actually do.
I agree.
Fuck the gains, night vision. Where we gonna end up isn't written. Great.
I feel like YG still treats them like they're auditionees.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right about the whole thing.
I feel that. I feel like they're still getting evaluated
as they
as
go.
it's going.
Go figure. Ice in the vein.
See,
You gotta need to keep
lack
up
of
with the pace.
intent.
The body don't beat when you
Also, I think she's marking lyrics here. See, because she actually finds grounding really quickly.
Yeah, there the tremor goes away.
Yeah,
Gets
that's what I'm saying.
noticed. So yeah.
Because I think it's just insecurity when it comes to like, oh, am I supposed
Where
to
am
be
I?
singing this, or how am I supposed to approach the singing phrase?
Also, funnily enough, you actually do see when she anchors, which is
she leans back.
yeah. There's the anchor. That's
There's a little bit of like engagement here, and you see it straight away.
Yep.
I really like this song.
They have good
mini
discography.
album is
They have a
really
good
fun.
discography. Yeah.
See, she's trying to find
Yeah, she's trying to find it, and then that tremor, which ironically enough, I think is a fan favorite tremor. It's not healthy.
It's really ironed out though. This is how you iron it out.
Agreed. I think it's just been present for like 2 years though.
Because I think she has heard too much.
True. I
She
get
has
the
heard too
feeling.
much.
AHYEON, out of we like all these girlies obviously, and I mean I like
But
everyone
that
we review.
worldwide criticism, it gets to teenagers.
Look, I like everyone we review. This is the thing, personally, because here's the other thing. Like we actually talk sometimes with a lot of these idols, just privately behind closed doors, and we like them personally. They're really nice kids. They're really nice
Cool
people.
Yeah.
But that doesn't fucking mean like I'm gonna say you have perfect singing technique. What the fuck? So, but I think the problem, I get the feeling. We've never spoken to AHYEON, but I get the feeling that I think like you're right. I think the whispers of the hate, the whispers of things did affect her.
Yeah.
And that sort of.
I think they would affect a grown ass person. And imagine it when you're like
Young.
still developing your own
Sound.
foundations of who you are. I think that's where that tremor and insecurity actually comes from. Educated guess,
I
maybe.
pretend I'm happy for something for the sake of they saw us come and tell me, do you feel the love?
The good news though, this is how you get better though, to a certain extent.
Yeah, totally. Also, I actually really like the fact that they are putting out this
Stuff.
content.
Good.
They really didn't need to do that, but
they really
it's
didn't.
nice.
They really didn't, and I like this a lot. It's good enough, by the way, to be put in the public, so that's
Also,
fine.
It's sort of like I think this is a label movement in terms of like the girls sing
The girls sing
and they're putting in the work.
correct.
And I think that is like a big FU to the rest of the industry right now.
I agree.
And I think I love that the way that they're being managed is sort of like we're gonna be a little bit of like outliers of the trends right now, but we're gonna do it in a way that doesn't actually affect the image and the position of the girls in the industry, which I think it's really clever.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Also, she's marking. She's not really singing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The number one thing I would want to iron out with AHYEON is, hey, there you go, it's a play on words. It's the belt. We want grounding. We want grounding on that belting technique.
Based on the fan cams that I have seen as of late, she's actually got it down.
I think we can add like a soul to that shit.
I agree.
You can add some soul, some body to that shit, so that it never lets you down.
I still think she's growing.
Well,
she's finding her place.
The good news is we're gonna find out in the tour how consistency. Because my thing with AHYEON is not whether she's a good singer or not. Like being a good singer isn't just hitting the note. Like being a good singer is consistently hitting the note night after night and putting out a consistent, replicable, reliable performance.
Yes, I agree.
You know?
To finally drive up to your house, but today I drove.
I remember when the song came out.
How could I ever love someone?
Nice cover for her. This is good.
Really sweet.
It's really sweet.
Really sweet.
I know, but I kind of feel sorry for them, 'cause they never know you the way that I do. Yeah, today I drove through the suburbs.
Some 12-year-old girl in year 7 right now putting her phone down and trying to do an Olivia cover. You ain't gonna sound like that, bro.
I feel like Olivia Rodrigo's Driver's License is this generation's Jar of Hearts by Christina Perri. You remember every time you were alone in your house and the first thing that you would do is like sing along to the karaoke of like Jar of Hearts.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt his way on. I guess you did to me what you wrote in a song about me. Sidewalk, we cross. I still hear your voice and ooh.
Lovely place.
Nice.
I know we weren't perfect, wrote in a song about me.
Lovely.
'Cause you said forever now. I drive along past your street.
I actually love that. I would say, aw, so cute. Okay, I would say so cute. I would say there is one thing that would give her more physical anchoring and sort of like solidify the nervousness and the doubt. It would actually drive it away by physical triggers. So one of her, like a safety blanket, I think she's able to access that on stage because there's adrenaline and there's an already an expectation. You're already putting on a show, but you can start to learn and solidify that technique in these environments where you're marking and you're sort of finding your way through songs and that sort of thing. And most of the technique would actually be singing to the back of the room. So you don't actually have to belt, but you can make your body engage as if it is belting, as if it is trying to put that place, find that note in the back of the room, instead of bringing it forward, instead of making the voice sound come forward through the mouth. You're trying to send the note to the back of the room, and that engages the neck muscles, the back muscles. It releases the abdominal wall, and it creates this sensation of anchoring, of grounding, and that actually eradicates any space for doubt and insecurity. And I actually think that in practices like this, where you're mapping out the song, you can actually create the habit of consistency.
But I have to be honest,
it sounds beautiful, and this is so lovely.
It's awesome, and it's also like, I'm so happy they're doing this stuff.
Yes,
this is how you grow. This is how you improve. We will see in the future voice memo 1 in comparison to then voice memo 10.
Yeah,
the fucking leaps and bounds she would just make just by recording this type of content will be great, and I think they need it. And I think
it's
because
a beautiful cover of Driver's License.
it's very emotional,
very
and I like the fact that she connected so much, and technically was also sound. But most importantly, forget technique in some moments, and then emotional how the emotions were conveyed and how the song was sung. It's just as important. The only reason that we're so picky with technique with AHYEON specifically is because the criticism with AHYEON's career has been she can be pingy, and it can, you can't get the Cortez reaction, but calibration, modulation can be quite difficult when you have sort of ungrounded technique.
And it's not about being loud or how loud or
No,
how quiet.
she's
you
got
are.
pipes. That's not a problem.
That's fine, but it's about how you're placing the notes, and I think that's something that she can find with this physical technique.
Good news though with this, good note accuracy. You really nailed note accuracy. I think
sure.
the confidence problemo, it will go away.
The more she performs, the more she keeps doing things, the more that
like she has a world tour in her bag, bro. Already, it's like,
yeah.
So what the fuck? Why the nerves?
I think the criticism, and I also, what I also get the
After a
feeling
world tour,
that
you're no longer nervous, blood.
I also get the feeling that they get a lot because they're still minors and they're still
I think Teddy's
being
not Teddy.
evaluated. I feel like they get a lot.
I think YG sits them down, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they get a lot.
He sits them down and he's like, "You gotta fucking that golden cover you did last year in November.
Let's make it better.
Fix that shit."
Yeah, and it wasn't bad, which is like it's like but
or maybe he really loves them. Like maybe he really likes them, and he's like, "Ah, fuck, this is gonna destroy her confidence."
Yeah,
I wonder
yeah,
which is YG behind closed doors.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I do think that because they're new and they're young, there is a lot of opinions that get.
Because people forget that you get haters online, right?
Yes.
Bro, whatever the hater is saying online, it is nothing in comparison to the conversations they get and then when they get sat down in a private room and their manager and the CEO is telling them, you're a piece of shit. I've invested 2 million in you and you still can't fucking hear that note. Get it together. Back to the rehearsal room. No fucking break time this week. On you go. You guys have no idea how heavy it gets in there. So yeah, you know, don't send them hate. But in case if you're wondering, like, oh my god, you guys are being too harsh, they've heard it all.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I swear to you, they've heard it all. But again, this is the right uncomfortable truth.
That is a reality.
The biggest haters and supporters are in that label.
Yeah, genuinely they are.
In that label. So there you go.